Hey guys, we're back with the next one. So, at this point, we're up to level 6. We've gone through, we've gotten quite a bit of gear. Um, we've gone through and done Marvel. We've done. It shows, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We actually also have the Ancient Stone Shard, so it's actually 8 of the 12 Dark Secrets. And now's the point where I'm going to go through and I'm going to do the 2 easiest secrets to get. And I'm doing these now just because I wanted to show that you can do a lot of the other ones at a much lower level than it seems like you should be able to do. For example, Marvel. So we're going to go through and I'm going to show you these 2 secrets. We're going to do 2 for 1. That's right, it's a 2 for 1 special today only. Today being whatever day of the week and where it is that you are, it's today. Don't worry about it. So the 2 that we're going to do are the Great Owl and also the Old Hermit. I believe it's the copy of an ancient book. Is that right? Yeah, that's it. Alright, so to go through and find the Hermit, he should you come around, so we go from Portal Plane all the way over here to Crossblades, and then we go up and up and up and up. So you just want to go to the west side and on the north end of the west side. And you just keep going up, and there are these little earthen ramps, and I'll be honest, this is the one that I will walk past a dozen times. I almost went past it right there. You come up, the Old Hermit should come right here. You walk up, you just talk to him, you tell him Lord Icon sent you, and you spam 1, and right there, boom, get 1000 XP, and you get one of your 12 dark out of the way. Now, keep in mind, like you can see, he wanders around. Sometimes he'll sit here, and he'll spawn, just like you saw, he'll spawn right here. Sometimes you can actually find him down in the town. Sometimes you have to sit there and just wait for him to show up. The longest I've seen has been about 6.5 minutes of just sitting there and waiting before he just shows up. And then, like you saw there, he just shows up, pop, poof, there he is, and you're like, okay, not gonna question it. Now, for the record, I have I've actually caught him coming out of here, out of the bank several times. So maybe the Old Hermit is actually, secretly a bajillionaire or whatever. Maybe he struck it filthy rich in his earlier life, or maybe he's trying to pay off his debt to the bank, and that's why it is that he lives in a tent. So we may never know. He won't tell us, and frankly, it's none of our business. So we just ask him about the 12 dark secrets. He gives us some stuff, and we move on with our lives. And hush hush about the rest. It doesn't matter. So as you can see, this is the other area, and I'll show you back out in a minute. This is where you go through to get to the Great Owl. The Great Owl is where you go through and you get one of the 12 dark secrets as well. You tell them that you need some information. That you need some information, and then you ask him about you ask him to tell you about the 12 dark secrets. At that point, you just spam 1. Follow the prompts. If you want to read them, you can read them. But yeah, so there you go. You get another one of the 12 dark secrets. He shouts, "Hey, look, you got one." Great. You will also go through and need to speak to him again and know where he is for the beginning of the library quest. And I'll go through and do a series of videos on the library quest later, but just so you know, that's where it is. Alright, so as far as getting to him, since I was talking about other stuff while I was coming over to the area and just autopiloting, you go through, and once you are... let me hold off 1 second. Come on, Zach. Give the lads just a minute of breathing space. So right here, you go through, and once you are in Crossblades, you go to the east side, the right side of the map. North to Great Owl's Woods, just go to the map pinpoint, come in. Once you're in, you just head north. I can say follow the road ends at this little thing and then immediately picks up again. It doesn't really matter. You just go north, you're going to run into the woods, Great Owl's Woods. It's if you miss the tower, that's fine. That's why there's a map pin, and it's also why the road ends right there. So there you go. That's 2 secrets for the price of 1, and that was what, maybe 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes with explanation. You can do both of those in like a minute and a half. No big deal. So there you go. Again, these are 2 that you can do at any point. I chose to do them as late as I did in the series on purpose. that way I could go through and show you at a lower level, you know, here's how you go through, you can do these things, and you could do them at a very low level without too much trouble. If you're wanting to go through and fight, you can go through and do that. If you fight for all 12 of your 12 Dark Secrets, keep in mind at this point I still have not done the last two of the Ancient Sack of Dust and the Crystal Cavern one, the one with the Ancient Crystal Dragon. Neither one of those two have I done. Those two you actually need to be quite a bit higher for, or you need some help. But if you go through and you fight for every single one of the 12 Dark Secrets, and you fight your way into theirs and out of theirs, you actually come out around somewhere between level 12 and level 14, depending on exactly what you clear. So, if you're wanting to go through and take it in that way, you can do that. I recommend going through and just getting your 12 Dark out of the way as quickly as you can. That way you can go through and you can have a access to more things. Like, for example, Sing's Dragon is one of the primary things that you're going to want to be able to do in order to get your next couple pieces of gear. Is it a requirement? No. That you get the gear anyway. It is a requirement to have all 12 done in order to be able to talk to Sing's Dragon and have any sort of useful interaction. But that is something for later. Just one of those things to keep in mind. That, again, I recommend go through, do your 12 Dark. It also means that other players who are going through and who would like to help you with different things, A, they're going to be more than happy to help you do your 12 Dark Secrets, but B, it means that you're going to have more options for what they can help you with, more areas that you can go to, and more pieces of gear that you're going to have available to you. So there's that. So that's all that there is for now. We're going to go back to Portal Plane, and I will see you in the next video. Catch you later.